Hey everyone, happy Sunday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I was just sitting here doing my power hour and I was thinking about a few things as far as keeping it simple and going back to the basics. I think sometimes as our coaching journey grows and as we grow it sometimes we forget to come back to the basics. So I wanted to explain to you guys a little bit about what I do during my power hour and give you guys a few other tips on a few other things. So for my power hour, what shows up is I'm answering messages in my inbox. I'm posting consistently on Facebook. That's something that's very important and that we talk about a lot. I also am answering as many questions as I can in our team pages and supporting coaches in our downline, my PS coaches, and just plugging into the team pages as well. Something else that's been huge for me is writing everything down in my planner. And that can look like, follow up with this person. When is my next challenge group starting? When do I need to promote it? Sending out gifts. Like literally everything I write down. I used to not do that, and I try and keep it all in my mind, and I forget stuff. So find a system that works for you. I know some people video record themselves, or they record themselves saying their to-do list, and then when they get home or back to their office, they can write stuff down. So find a system that works for you and really write things down, get organized in that way because it can become a lot, especially as your teams grow. So it's always important to have these little reminders. I used to have sticky notes all over the house, and that didn't work out too well. So the planner has been amazing. And then I also want to speak to the newer coaches, what to do after the 21-day training. You guys just went through 21 days of training, and I know that a lot of coaches struggle with what to do next, how to announce that I'm a coach, where do I go from here? So what I did and what worked for me was I plugged into the team pages. I plugged into all the information that I could get. I got on the national wake up calls. I got on our team calls. I just soaked up as much information as I could, and that changed everything for my coaching journey. And also, it is, very hard to see a new coach start out and not want to announce or be proud that they're a Beachbody coach. Like, I encourage you guys to really embrace what you're doing and announce in a good way, that you're a coach and what this journey has meant to you. Maybe share a transformation picture, maybe share something positive that coaching has brought into your life or your family's life. Let people know what you're up to. Like, you are up to something big. And for my first 2 months as a coach, I did nothing other than plug into team calls. I just sat at my computer, didn't talk about coaching, didn't dive in. I dove into all the information in the back office and in our team pages, but I let fear paralyze me. I didn't know how to share my journey. I didn't know where to start. And I just got in my own head and I let that hold me back. And so when I see newer coaches doing that, I can really relate to that. And my biggest regret as a coach is not diving in and not letting go of those fears of what are people going to think? What is this? What is that? Like, all that means nothing. That's just crap that we create in our own mind, and I challenge you guys to drop that. It's really hard to get people, into your challenge group or motivated or excited if they don't even know you're a coach. So there are ways of doing that is not salesy or that is not in your face, and we have templates and examples of that in Be Misfit. And then there's also coaches that you can follow that share their journey and share their experience in a very, very classy, inspiring way. So I encourage you guys to find, coaches out there that inspire you and see how they share and, obviously make it your own. Don't copy and paste what they're doing, but just get inspiration and see how they started. Another thing too is, you know, at the end of the day, we can put together all these trainings, all these templates, everything in the file section, and it is up to you, what you do with it. I can get on team calls with you, Nikki can, your upline can, we can do all this stuff, but it's up to you what this journey shows up in your life as. And I encourage you to take a look at what you're doing right now and make changes where you can. For me, it was personal development. Y'all know I didn't do it for like 4 months because I didn't think I needed it. I needed it more than anybody. So, find those areas where you can grow as a person and as a leader and dive into them. And also, post when you're posting about your challenge groups, like make it exciting, make it fun. Don't make it generic. Don't put stock photos out there. Get people involved and get people excited about what you're doing and connect with those people once they're in your group as well. So as a newer coach who's just gone through the training, my advice to you is dive in. Do not let that paralyzing fear hold you back from your greatness and from what this coaching journey can do for you and your family. Not even on just a financial level, but on a personal level, on a growth level, on a spiritual level, on a helping people level. I've been coaching for 14 months, and I could cry saying this, but my sister, who's overweight and obese and does not take care of herself, is finally doing the 21-day fix. And this means the world to me. It's got my family involved. It's just really, really inspiring to see 14 months of hard work and getting out of your own way, what that can show up for others like. So don't just show up for yourself, show up for your team, show up for the world, show up for your family, and just know that, you might not see results or people coming to you tomorrow or today, but I promise you in the long run, it is so worth it. So my challenge for you is, if you haven't dove in, if you haven't started, if you haven't shared your story, do it. Start tomorrow. Get on the National Wake Up Call. We have those every Monday. We have team calls every Monday night. And let go of that fear and embrace your journey, embrace your strengths, and run with this. This is amazing, and it can be whatever you want it to be. Just let go of that fear and dive in. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a great night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.